Section 1.7, working in 3 dimensions, volume. So let's look at this table, which shows each figure in both solid and transparent form. First, I have the cube. The cube is made of 6 squares. I have the top, the bottom, the 2 sides, and front and back. And these squares will have the same measurement. Next, I have the rectangular prism. It's made of 3 rectangles. The top and the bottom will have the same measurement. The front and the back will have the same measurement, and the 2 sides will have the same measurement. Next, I have the pyramid. The pyramid will have the base is a polygon, and then the faces of the side will be triangle, and they meet up on top. Cylinder will have 2 different circle bases that are parallel. The cone will have 1 single circular base. A sphere is a solid round figure where every point on the surface is the same distance from the center. Volume is used to measure the amount of space a 3-dimensional figure takes up. Volume is measured in cubic units. For example, cubic inches, inches to the 3rd power. Cubic meters, meter to the 3rd power. Cubic feet, feet to the 3rd power. The general volume formula is the area of the base times height. So for example, if I want to find the volume of this cube, imagine this cube is a box. The base of this box is a square. So if I find this area of the base, multiplied by how tall the box is, I have the volume of the whole box. So the base is a square, right? So if I call this B, I call this B. So the square has the same side. So if this is B and this is B, and then this is my height right here. So I have volume is B times height. However, this is a square. So this side equal to this side. This is also a square. So this side equal to this side. So basically this height is also equal to B as well. So if I replace H with B, I have volume is B times B times B, which is B cubed. So if you have a cube and you know one side of it, you take the side raised to the 3rd power, that is your volume. Let's look at the rectangular prism. This is my base here. To find the volume, I'll take the area of the base times the height right here. This is the height. This is my height. So my base is a rectangle, so I take length times width to get to my area. So this is length times width, and then height is h. So the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. For the pyramid, this base is a rectangle. So I have length and width. The height is the distance from the top of the figure all the way to the base, making a 90-degree angle. So this is my height right here. The volume of this pyramid is the area of the base times the height and then divided by 3. For a cylinder, this is my base. Base is a circle, so the area of the circle is pi r squared. So this is r right here. If I take this area times the height, I get the volume. For a cone, the base is also a circle. The area of the base is also pi r squared. The height is this. The volume of this cone is pi r squared h divided by 3. And for the sphere, it's 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Example, find the volume of the shape shown below. I have a pyramid with the rectangular base. My rectangular base has a length of 4 inches, width of 3 inches, and the height of my pyramid is 8 inches. Go back here. The formula for the volume of a pyramid is length times width times height divided by 3. So I'll copy the volume formula. I'll replace my length with 4, width with 3, and height with 8. And divided by 3. Now, 3 got canceled out. I'll take 4 times 8, which is 32. And the unit is cubic inches. The unit of the volume is always unit to the third power because it's a 3-dimensional figure. Next example, find the volume of the shape shown below. So I have a cylinder. The base is a circle with the radius of 7 and the height is 1. Write your answer in exact form and approximate form. So I want both exact and approximate. Go back here. The volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. I am going to use this formula. My r is 7, so I am going to substitute r with 7. And the height is 1. I am going to substitute h with 1. Pi times 7 squared times 1. 7 squared is 49 times 1 is 49. So V is 49 pi. This is my exact answer. So the volume is 49 pi cubic feet. They want exact form. I have exact form. They also want the approximate form. So I'm going to find the approximation. To find the approximation, I'll take 49 times pi, and I put that in my calculator. 49 times pi. This is 153.938040026. This is the approximation that the calculator gave me, and the question is asking me to round to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal places. So I stop right here. This digit is 8, so I round up to 94. 153.94 cubic feet. This is the approximation. please always read the instruction to see if they want exact form or the approximate form or both. Example, determine the volume of a sphere with a radius of 6 feet. Write your answer in exact form and approximate form. Round to the nearest hundredth. I have a sphere with radius of 6 feet. So this is 6 feet. I want to find the volume of the sphere. Go back here. The formula for the volume of the sphere is 4/3 times pi times r cubed. I will substitute r with 6. I have 4/3 times pi times 6 to the third power. 6 to the third power is 6 times 6 times 6. Not 18. It's not 6 times 3. It's 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216. So this 216 is from 6 to the third power. Now I'll take 4/3 times 216 and multiplying these two numbers. You take 4/3 times 216, and that is 288. So I have 288 pi cubic feet. This is my volume in the exact answer. Because they want the answer both in exact form and approximate form. So my exact form is 288 pi cubic feet. Now, to find the approximation, I'll take 288 times pi. 288 times pi. That is 904.778684.234. The question is asking me to round to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal places. This is 8, so I round up to 904.78. The unit is cubic feet, and this is my approximation answer.